Hello guys, here's another video. Last time we touched on just introductory, but I wanted to get more into summons. So in your summons page you got your present, which are the silver common ones you get, and you collect these through either the shop or other ways, but ideally it's best to wait till you have at least 10. And even when you do, it'll be really rare to get a 5-star. So you're really hoping to get at least a 4-star. It's happened to me a couple times, but ideally it doesn't do as good as the bond. So bond, you can summon at 1,000 points, and you really get those by friends. Fortunately, my friend list is very short because of a lot of inactives, but I do receive a lot. So as the game gets more popular and the servers merge, you'll be able to add more people that are active. And there's been some days where I got enough points to summon times 10 in 2 days. Only once did I see it in one day. I just recently cleaned up my friends list for whatever. But yeah, that's where you get those little hearts. There's certain events that will let you get those hearts too, but that's your primary way. And so bond rates are a little better. I rarely see 5-star, but I've gotten a few more than I would in the present summon. But your bread and butter is really going to be in your soul summon. So these are the gold tickets. One thing I want to point out with the gold ticket summons is there's usually an event that goes on, and it's located here. It resets every time the time period ends. Takes about a month, but as you can see, it definitely does it for the gold and the rainbow, but I'll talk about the rainbow later. For now, the gold tickets, day 1 at the reset is 300 summons will get you to unlock those. Day 2 comes down to another 300, so that's 600 total, and then you'd have to purchase a pack in order to unlock the round 3s, which then this is the only time I've ever gotten this far. Obviously you can tell why, because it's just too much, but that's your bread and butter of just collecting 5 stars, which you'll need in order to combine them. Let's talk about the rainbow summons, the off-world summon tickets, because those are the ones that really you either want to collect so that you can reach those thresholds on its summon page event. Assemble, the off-world summon. Those ones yield pretty good, but like I said, maybe if you waited like an entire event to save up, you might be able to get to round 2. Save up to like 150 tickets, or you can try to risk it and save up 2 months worth if you're free to play, obviously. But I've never reached this 500. I'm sure other people have. I just personally don't get that many rainbow tickets, or I don't save them. Every day though, you can get to the Eurohara shop where you can purchase one for gold ticket for 25, and the shiny coupons. You can get 2 for 1,200. Now that's a lot. That's a lot of magatamas is what they call the currency. But it's well worth it, especially if you're collecting for a next month's event and you're strategizing like that, because in the off-world summon you really do have a chance to get a lot of goodies. So for example, these are what you would probably get randomly, depending on which bracket you pick, either blue, green, red. In my last video I said you should definitely focus on white and black. But being that, take a look. You're going to need a lot of these 4 stars, period. So anytime you get one, don't beat yourself up. all 4 stars are welcome when it comes to white and black. Um, but you see, I've never gotten Yama or Coyote. Some people have, but this here tells you exactly what it can release. So there won't be like a Torah dropping down. Some people have claimed that they've gotten certain other characters through this like that, but that's not possible. This just tells you what is available. And so, yeah, my luck is not good for Coyote or Yama. So therefore I don't use them in my teams because I never got one. Maybe one day. But either way, this off-world summon is where it's at. And as you collect these tickets up here, Soul Talismans, this resets every week. And every week, core shards are important, character experience is important. Not so much the advanced raffle, that's just if you have excess. I don't focus on raffle tickets or Imperial regular. Awakening stones I do. Just because you get those other two quite often. Advanced you probably don't even need. But the character experience and the core shards and awakening stones, those are definitely something you're going to need no matter what level of gamage you're at. So that pretty much wraps up the summons capabilities. You got your present silvers, which are very common. You got your bond, which you only get from friends or randomly through events. And then your bread and butters, your gold tickets. It's always wise to save up to 10 and get a guaranteed 5-star than to waste over 10 tickets and not even get one 5-star. So keep that in mind. It is wiser to save up for 10 at a time. Same deal with bond and same deal with present. You never want to summon one at a time because you just lower your maximum outcome. Off-world summon is not the same. I usually spend them as soon as I get them, but I specifically only target this one because later in the game you realize that blue, green, and red are not on the same level as what white and black will get you. So that will wrap up our summon, and don't forget, if you can't reach these levels on the event that resets every month, you can save up 1 month worth of either rainbow tickets or gold tickets so that you can hit your mark. I'm getting to these red ones, very helpful, especially early on in the game. Obviously, any red will save you like a whole bunch. I'll explain later how that mechanic works in another video. This was just to cover summoning, the different types of summonings. And the last but not least is when you've gotten enough points up here, character certificates, you always want to aim for 100. And when you get to 100, I would suggest purchasing a character that you cannot get any results easily except through here. And that way you maximize your potential instead of getting a character you can get any other way, like these 5-star down here, 60s, even the 70s you can get randomly, but the 100s you do not get in any of the summons. So that's why it's wiser just to save to 100 for those who are just starting. So yeah, quick recap, definitely save up to 10 on either of your summons before you summon, or 1,000 points. And when it comes to the off-world, I personally just spend as soon as I get them. But it would be wise to save up to 100 at a time, or however you see fit, and really focus in on what you're going to do with these events. The events is really where you can double up on your potency of getting characters. So thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.